The next problem is the death rate of an ant colony is proportional to the number of ants present. If no births occur, the population is reduced to one half of its original size after 1 week. However, births also occur at the rate proportional to the population. With both birth and death processes present, the ant population doubles in 2 weeks. Determine the birth rate constant of the colony. Okay? So we need to define um, both the death rate and um, the birth rate. So let's use B for the birth rate, D for the death rate. Okay? So both are proportional. So what happens is that your d sub n over dt will be equivalent to the birth rate, so b of n, and then we will subtract the d sub n because that's the death rate. So we're both combining birth and death this time. Or we can rewrite this as dn over dt as b minus d times n. If death is only considered, this will become dn. Now, just don't be confused with the derivative and the death rate d. Okay? So when we solve for death only, because you're given the information for death only, so this becomes dn over dt is equal to negative d. We're just transposing the negative sign. So we just divide both sides by 1 over n and dt. So this becomes dn over n, or 1 over n dn, is equal to negative d dt. Okay? So when you integrate, so it says that the population is reduced. If no births occur, just the death rate, uh, the population is reduced. The original population is reduced to half, so 0.5 of NO in a week. So say 1. Say in weeks. And then, so from here, we can solve for the the death rate constant. So this becomes ln of 0.5 n sub o minus ln of NO is equal to negative d times 1 minus 0. Okay, so uh, multiplying both sides by negative 1 and rearranging your ln, this becomes ln n sub o over 0.5 n sub o. So, nagkabaliktad because of the negative. So, cancel si NO. This becomes your D as your ln of 1 over 0.5. If you are about to ask for the birth rate constant B, we can use this D into another equation, same as the first equation here in the second column. So it becomes dn over dt is equal to b minus d times n, then we solve for it again. So this becomes 1 over n dn from, it says, when birth and death occurs at the same time, the population halves, or so it says here that the population doubles in 2 weeks. So doubles the population. And then you have your birth rate minus death rate times n dt. Oh, you don't have n anymore pala. B times t dt. So it says in 2 weeks. So we just write everything or integrate both sides. So this becomes ln of 2NO minus ln of NO is equal to B minus D times 2. Rearranging the ln, this becomes ln 2NO over NO, cancelling NO, we have B minus D times 2. We know the value of D, we have 2, so what will happen is ln of 2 divided by 2, then plus D is equal to B. So you can solve for B. So this becomes your B is 1.04 per week. For our last problem, the problem reads that the rate of decrease of a bacterial population in wastewater due to chlorine disinfection is proportional to n raised to 1.5, where n is the number of bacteria at time t. After 10 minutes, 60% of the bacteria have been killed. So how long would it take to kill 90% of the bacteria? So since this is a decrease, your rate says there is proportional to kn raised to 1.5. Okay. So when we divide both sides by 1 over n raised to 1.5, then dt, so this becomes negative 1 over n raised to 1.5, dn is equal to k dt. Rewriting n here, this becomes n raised to negative 1.5 dn is equal to k dt. Okay. So integrating this, both sides, we can get the value of um, your k using the initial value. Okay. So for the initial value of k, what we can do is you can take it from 0 to from n sub o, I mean, from n sub o becomes 60% of the bacteria is killed, so 0.4 left from the original. Then from 0 to 10 minutes. So that will be negative. Then when we get the integral, we'll just use the power formula, negative 1.5. Then we'll just add 1, so it becomes negative 0.5. So it becomes n raised to negative 0.5 over 0.5 from n sub o to 0.4 n sub o is equal to k times 10. Rearranging the equation, this becomes negative, or just simply, this becomes 1 over 0.5 n raised to 0.5. Then, evaluating this with from NO to 0.4 NO, so we will get negative 1 over 0.5, 0.4 raised to 0.5 minus or plus minus negative 1 over 0.5, 0.5 NO. Or just NO. $10K. So at this point, you will not be able to um, solve for NO since we cannot cancel it out. But what we can do is if we get first the general solution in the particular solution, we can get K using the initial value. Let's solve for the general solution first, coming from this. So this becomes negative the integral of 1 over n or will not be integrating it with the values or will not be using definite integrals. This will then be negative. So this becomes, when you don't integrate it with the limits, this becomes n raised to 0, negative 0.5 over 0.5 is equal to k t plus c, right? So when we rearrange, 0.5 is 1 half. So this becomes negative 2 and let's put it at the bottom. N raised to 1 half is equal to kt plus c. Okay. So at time 0, your n is also n0. So we can solve for c with that. So it becomes negative 2 over n o raised to 1 half is equal to k times 0 plus c. So your c is just simply negative 2 minus n o raised to 1 half. So substituting negative 2 raised to square root of no. If we put that into the equation, so we'll have negative n raised to negative 1 half over 1 half is equal to kt minus 2 raised to square root of no. Rewriting everything into square root, so this becomes negative 2 over square root of n is equal to kt minus 2 square root of n sub o. So we can solve for k actually. We can transpose. So this becomes 2 over square root of no minus 2 over square root of n is equal to kt. You can divide both sides by t. Simply remove this. We know that after you're given that after 10 minutes, 60% have been killed. So you can say that after 10 minutes, 2 over square root of no minus 2 over square root of 0.4 no. So we can actually factor out 2 over square root of no. So this becomes 1 minus 1 over square root of 0.4 all over 10, which is equal to, this is now all equal to k, by the way. And then, so this will be our first equation. Since we don't have NO and K, we can use the second condition that at 90, we'll now look for the time at time t where it will have 90% killed. So definitely there will be 10% remaining. So this only turns into KT at 90% killed. So this is 2 over square root of NO minus 2 over square root of 0.1 NO. Don't have the time kasi ito naka-multiply. Then we can factor out 2 over square root of NO again. So this is 1 minus 1 over square root of 0.1. Okay? So we can use both equations. This is equation 1, this is equation 2. We can divide both equations. So we can eliminate NO. So it becomes K over KT is equal to 2 over square root of NO times 1 minus 1 over square root of 0.4 all over 2 over divided by 10, by the way. Two over square root of NO times 1 minus over 1 over square root of 0.1. We can cancel this and this. You'll get your time. And for solving for time, you'll get 1 over t is equal to 1 minus 1 over square root of 0.4 all over 10 all over 1 minus 1 over square root of 0.1. Rearranging, you'll get t is equal to 1 over, you'll get 1 minus 1 over square root of 0.1 all over 1 minus 0.4 all over 10. Solving for t, you'll get the time equal to 37.208 minutes. So that is your final answer. If in any case you would like to continue from this point, it's still possible here. So try to continue from here. We can actually factor out NO raised to 0.5. No? This becomes 1 over NO raised to 0.5 is equal to 1 over 0.5 times 0.4 raised to 0.5 plus 1 over 0.5 is equal to 10k. No? We can just simply divide this by 10, both sides up, so you'll get k as, you still have NO. Okay? So this is your first equation. You can do the same. So our goal is to have 1 over n sub o raised to 0.5 on the other equation. pretty much similar technique as we have solved earlier. This is the first equation. The second equation would be, if coming from this 90%, so it will become 0.1 NO and then a time t. So this will, your second equation will just become pretty much the same thing, negative 1 over 0.5, but this time it's 0.1 NO raised to 0.5 plus 1 over 0.5 NO raised to 0.5 is equal to KT. So getting 1 over NO out, 1 over NO 0.5, then factoring it out, you get 0.5 times 0.1. This is your second equation. So divide 1 by 2 as well. You'll end up with your answer to get your t. You should have the same answer. So just to show, if we do that, 1 over t, so it becomes 1 over 2, it becomes 1 over t. K will cancel out. And then what will cancel is the 1 over NO raised to 1.5. So we will have negative 1 over 0.5, 0.4 raised to 0.5 plus 1 over 0.5 all over negative 1 over 0.5 times 0.1 raised to 0.5 plus 1 over 0.5 is equal to 8. Oh, wait lang. You forgot the divided by 10. So when you divide it, this should be multiplied by 10. So the answer would be the same. T is equal to 37.208 minutes. That's pretty much the same.